So recently I've made a couple of reactions to the Australian comedy sketch show Fast Forward. It's been very funny, and in the comments I've seen people mention these characters quite often and asking me to make a reaction. This is the flight attendants. So yeah, tell me if you remember these characters or these sketches, and I believe this is some sort of compilation. So looking forward to exploring this character or these characters. Tell me what you think about it. Keep recommending more from this show. Let's enjoy.
Airline steward is reported to have disappeared on the eve of the wedding with his best man. Current whereabouts still unknown. What a sensation. Daryl. What have you done with him?
Moi?
Yes, you.
What makes you think I've got anything to do with it?
Oh, come on, Daryl. This has got your grubby little chalky-stained fingers all over it.
Well, that marriage would never have worked anyway.
Daryl, this was going to be the society wedding of the century. Just think. The church, the flowers, the veiled white lace, the long flowing satin gown.
And what was the bride going to wear?
Nice coming from you. I thought you were supposed to be his best man.
I am his best man. I'm his best man. He said I was the best man he'd ever had.
Daryl, you are you're just awful. What do you see in you anyway, Daryl? I mean, can you name me one thing, one tiny little thing that you've got that she doesn't have? Anyway, they were so much in love.
How would you know anyway?
Did you see the size of her ring?
Well, you weren't even invited. I mean, that's the fact. You weren't invited.
Doesn't matter, I was going to crash the reception anyway. Had it all worked out. Rostered onto London, Frankfurt, connecting flight to Venice, taxi to the Palazzo, grease up to one of the guards and slip straight in the back door.
Well, we can...
He's almost about to laugh.
Well, we can count ourselves lucky that little scheme was foiled, can't we? I mean, I've seen you at these things with a couple of glasses of spumante. You're down on your knees with your tongue hanging out. You're anyone's. Or I should say everyone's.
Oh, now, come on. Anyway, what have you done with it?
Loose lips sink ships.
Yes, I know, but what have you done with it?
Well, I've stuffed him in the forward baggage hold.
Daryl, this is a 30-hour non-stop long haul. He'll starve to death.
I know, and it's all right. I've made provisions. I've given a cask of bread and a loaf of bread and the biggest cabana you ever did see.
He should be as happy as Larry then.
No, well, Larry is down there too.
Yeah, I do like these characters. I can see why people recommended them, like that kind of over-the-top campness, very funny little puns and so on.
Daryl, do you mind?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Bossy Bum. I didn't know you were the only one on the plane.
I'm sick of that song.
Well, what's the matter with you? You love Cats. It's your favourite musical.
Oh, that old thing.
You have seen it 237.5 times. And the only reason you missed the second half of that is because you tried to throw that huge bouquet of flowers into the orchestra pit, plummeted over the edge, and the only thing that saved you was you landed on the horn section.
Anyway, Cats is all right, I suppose. If you like a lot of people jumping around in silly furry costumes.
Well, you lived with Nigel for 4 years.
Let's face it, Daryl, Cats is passé. Or should I say, pussy?
Oh, very funny, Mr. Comedian.
Anyway, Cats is not a patch on. Les Mis.
When did you see Les Mis?
Oh, it must have been the same night I went to the Les Mis cast party.
You never...
I did too. Should have seen it, Daryl. Stars, the glitz, the glitzerazzi. The food was Trey Magnifique, all French, of course. The cliche, yo play, and lovely little chalky prefer sweets.
All right. So tell us about Les Mis then. Who is your favourite character?
The big ginger tomcat.
You big fat lie, pants on fire. There is no big ginger tomcat in Les Mis. You haven't even seen it.
Have to.
All right, well, sing me one of the songs from Les Mis.
There were just so many I didn't know where to start.
I knew you hadn't seen it.
I have. They're all right. One of the main songs goes Les Mis, Les Miserables.
It sounds fantastic.
Les Miserables.
You really like play these characters so well, man. The mannerisms, the voices. I think they enjoy playing them as well. Look like they're having fun, man.
Guess what happened to me last week?
What?
Something so extraordinary, so amazing, so extraordinarily Warhol-esque that it'll haunt me till the rest of my days.
You saw someone else wearing those over-the-knee boots you bought in Milan.
No, much worse than that.
You ran out of your favourite henna?
No, worse even than that, stupid.
Give up.
I was in the cockpit when the captain was sucked out.
Yes?
From the aeroplane at 20,000 feet, it was sucked out of the
My
plane.
godfather! Tell us all! Tell us all!
All right. Well, I went in there to complain about this vile American woman with more facelifts than Phyllis Diller.
Yeah, no, tell us about the captain.
Yes, all right. Well, I went in there, and I went into the cockpit, and I sat down to centre myself. And inadvertently, I must have sat right down on a lever. I didn't notice. Because suddenly, before you could say Peter Allen, there was this almighty rush and a whoosh of wind, and all I could see was the captain's buttocks flying before my face.
Godfather!
No, fortunately though, all my training and all my instincts came to the fore, and I grabbed him in a vice-like grip.
Now, is this before or after he's gone through the windscreen?
Yeah.
He's well and truly stuck out by this stage. The only thing between him and infinity was my grip, Daryl. My vice-like grip. Oh, I can still hear him screaming. Yes, screaming above the deafening roar of the jet engine. Screaming was, oh, it's still haunting me even as we speak.
What was he saying?
Release your grip! Release your grip! Went and visited him in hospital the other day.
How is he?
Well, I don't really know. He's still very, very greatly distraught by it. The nurses had to sedate him. And I only went to shake his hand.
I know that's like something that actually happened, like a pilot got sucked out the front window of an aeroplane. Maybe that's actually when it happened, about when this show was recorded. Or that episode.
Do you mind? Not at all. What are you doing? I'm practicing.
What, duck calls?
Ha ha ha, I'm practicing for my lead role in the Paddington Amateur Dramatic Society latest production. Thank you very much.
I thought you did makeup and wardrobe.
Ridiculous, I came out of the wardrobe years ago. What I mean is, it's a career on the stage for me now.
You do not have a musical bone in your entire body.
Daryl, I have bones in my body that would make your hair curl. Have you know I was extremely musical in my youth? Ever heard of Fiddler on the Roof?
Oh, yes, were you in that?
No, I just used to do it a lot.
Oh, what's the musical you're doing? The Queen and I?
It happens to be hair.
Hair? Hey, you in hair? Oh, that's a joke. Everybody, you, oh wise one in hair. Ha, ha, you who has a body wax 5 times a week, 4 hours per pop. You know what they should call it? Nair. Frankly, I'm impressed though, Wayne. Frankly, I did not know you had it in you.
Oh, yes, I've had it in me.
You're standing there on a stage full of people, night after night. They're all standing there watching as you perform, completely nude. Why, surely they told you it was nude, Wayne?
Well, not in so many words, no. I mean, all they said to me was that I had to go on stage and hold down a small part. Throw it, long as I can show it mine.
Okay, good man. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a nice compilation actually. Tell me if there's any other memorable sketches from those characters. Guess it's like those like over the top camp flight attendants, like a bit of a what would you say, an exaggeration of that. Very good writing, funny puns and little little jokes there. Really like it. Again, like I've seen a lot of sketches now from Fast Forward. The acting is brilliant. They play all these different characters so well. You can tell they really like throw themselves into each role. But it's just great comedy. I'm really enjoying this show specifically because it's got like so many different types of parody and so many different characters and things like that as well. So tell me what you might remember about these ones, Flight Attendants. Keep recommending more from Fast Forward. There'll be more coming soon. Thanks.